Do.
All rise, vote without the order.
Robert Connors.
Thank you. Please have a seat.
May it please the court. This is State of South Carolina versus Ieshia Ellis. Indictment 2021 GS 14-0161. She is originally charged with trafficking heroin and shoplifting enhancement. The state has reduced the trafficking to a 2-way heroin for the sake of this plea, and the state is recommending that she be sentenced to up to 90 days to allow her to get space in a rehab. The state would like to see her in rehab for at least 6 months, Your Honor. After that, to be placed on probation with drug counseling. That way they can maintain that she is complying with what she's learned in rehab. So I think, and she's represented by her attorney, Scott Love.
Okay. Ms. Ellis, I'm Judge Curtis, and I know that you spoke order to speak. Yes, ma'am. I understand that you're here today to plead guilty to possession of intent to distribute heroin, first offense that carries up to 15 years, and then shoplifting, third or subsequent, under our enhancement statute, that carries up to 10 years. Is that your understanding?
It's my understanding that they let the person go whose drugs it was, and I got caught with it. But the shoplifting,
She's asking you if you're pleading guilty to those charges. Is that your understanding? Or you're not pleading for the heroin?
Okay, Ms. Ellis, I'm not trying to argue with you. You are absolutely within your rights to say that you don't want to plead guilty and you want a jury trial.
I plead guilty to drug dealer.
Well, I'm not negotiating this for you. Y'all tell me what you want to do and then we'll reconvene. But we're not, this is not a negotiation. You tell me that you're ready to plead guilty and then I'll
I'm
take
ready to plead guilty.
It doesn't sound to me like you are.
I'm ready to plead guilty.
Your Honor, this is Ms. Pearson's case. I'm happy to set this aside to September so that Ms. Pierce can deal with it and negotiate if she wants a different plea offer. But
Okay, let's try this one more time.
Okay.
What I'm asking is, the state has just told me that you are here today to plead guilty to possession with intent to distribute heroin, first offense, and to shoplifting, third or subsequent offense under our enhancement statute.
Yes, ma'am.
So my first question is, that's my understanding, you're pleading guilty today to possession with intent to distribute heroin, first offense. That offense carries up to 15 years, and the shoplifting enhancement carries up to 10 years. And is that your understanding of both what you're pleading guilty to today and what those offenses carry as a possible adjustments?
Yes, ma'am.
And have you talked about this decision to enter the plea today with your attorney, Mr. Robinson?
Yes, ma'am.
And has he answered all of your questions for you?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you satisfied with what your attorney has done for you in this matter?
Yes, ma'am.
Today, are you under the influence of any drugs or alcohol?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything to keep you from making a good decision today?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything to try to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Again, you waived those rights today with this court. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Has there been an analysis of the substance?
there has, Your Honor.
Okay. Knowing all of your rights, ma'am, are you pleading guilty or not?
Guilty.
Okay, let me hear the facts from the state, and then I'll have some more questions for you.
Your Honor, this happened on August 7th, 2020. Law enforcement responded to Paxville Highway in reference to shoplifting. Walmart told them that a black female had been observed in the store, had a large quantity of items in 2 shopping carts. She'd been going to the restroom, and when they came out, they noticed that numerous items were missing from the shopping cart. The woman then left the store without paying for multiple items, including baby formula, vehicle antifreeze. They watched video of surveillance, realized she was using other customers' receipts to obtain items from the store also. they were able to apprehend her, and while and she was placed under arrest for shoplifting. When she was taken back to the jail, they discovered a quantity of heroin on her person, and that was tested, Your Honor, came back to 14.82 grams. The state believes that she was working as a drug mule. She was probably carrying those drugs for someone else, but certainly carrying them in her possession would qualify as possessing them. They were on her person. So that's the reason for that charge, Your Honor. The state's also going to be dismissing 3 other charges pursuant to this. Oh, Your Honor, begging the court's indulgence, one more thing. The basis for the shoplifting enhancement is in 2019 she has a conviction for forgery less than $10,000, and in 2019 she also has a second charge for forgery less than $10,000.
Okay. Are those facts true, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you find that there is a sufficient factual basis for me to accept the plea on the charge, I find that your parent included a freely and voluntarily understanding your rights and with the advice of a very competent lawyer. You do have 10 days from today's date if you wanted to appeal. That 10-day deadline is a hard and fast deadline, so if you go on day 11, you've lost the right forever. Ms. Roberts, how's that?
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Ellis is 42 years old. She lives in Sumter. She is a high school graduate with an associate's degree in business management, Your Honor. Ms. Ellis has made it clear to me that she has suffered in the past from drug addiction off and on. I think if you kind of gather from her comments when we started this, originally that they weren't her drug, Mr. Little told you that they believed that she was being used to traffic these drugs, and I think that's what it was. And I explained to her, she's not being necessarily charged that they were hers or that she is the trafficker. The weight of these drugs, Your Honor, quite frankly, and I've discussed this with Ms. Ellis, 14.82 grams is a 25-year mandatory minimum. Ms. Pierce was gracious enough, because Ms. Ellis does not have a prior drug record and is 43 years old, she does have some property offenses, but no major record other than some shoplifting and some forgeries or things of that nature. To reduce this down to a possession with intent, and I'm not trying to do this with Ms. Ellis, but I think you understand. Is an inference by weight. Okay, the fact that you had him on your person, Your Honor, I think they were found in her bra during the search at the jail. And no question, I believe Mr. Will that somebody else had required her, forced her, coerced her, somehow got her to carry those drugs for them. She still had possession, which is a violation of the law. There's no defense of, carrying them for somebody else. And I think the state's offering willingness to reduce these charges down certainly is a concession to that fact. They believe Ms. Ellis is a terrible criminal mastermind. But that is illegal and highly illegal. As I said, it carries 25-year mandatory minimum based on the original weight. So what Ms. Ellis had originally talked about, Your Honor, she talked to me in the past about needing some help and needing to go to Turning Point. Turning Point is in Greenville, I believe, and it is a charity program. Ms. Ellis has done some soul searching since she's been in jail. She was actually picked up, I don't know if you recall, we did the motion to lift her bench on Wednesday in front of Your Honor. I think it was Wednesday. She was picked up trying to get to court. She had some vehicle problems. I've been talking to her since Thursday of last week about scheduling time for her to come in and ask for permission from the solicitor's office, quite frankly, to go to rehab and address these issues. So based on her thought process while she was being incarcerated, she was afraid She's the only one in the household working right now. She's feeding 7 people, counting herself, and is afraid that if she goes to rehab, that household is going to collapse without her support. And I think that's why she said earlier, she mentioned drug court. That is a stringent program that you know that would allow her to stay with her family, working, supporting them, doing the things that she needs to do to keep her household together. So it's a very difficult balancing act for Miss Ellis. She realizes that she has an addiction that she needs to treat, but also, you know, you can't blame a mom or a grandma for them to take care of her children and grandchildren. So it's a competing interest, Your Honor. She believes that can be served by placing her on probation in order for her to go through drug court with Miss Land, and if down the road issues arise with her, and certainly can and will attend to those issues. So that, you know, she kind of changed her stance a little bit on the inpatient treatment just because of concern for her family. That's really the only deviation she's asked me to present to Your Honor because of that situation that she's afraid of what's going to happen to her family if she goes away to rehab. She believes that she can stay clean, stay here with Miss Land, and again, if that doesn't work out, Miss Land will certainly give her the option, and I say that in air quotes, option of going to rehab or going to jail. And Miss Land is not playing until we'll certainly do that. So, Your Honor, that is Miss Ellis' request that you sentence her. I think in total, based on her calculation, she's done about 65 days when she was first arrested on the trafficking charge. She said she did 2 months, and then she's been in since Wednesday, so maybe a little under 60 days, 63 days. So that's her request, Your Honor, that you sentence her to what you deem as appropriate and suspend that to the time that she was served, lift the bench warrant and place her on probation with the requirement that she complete drug court under the supervision of Judge Lang.
And I'm sorry, Mr. Little, the recommendation states just inpatient drug treatment followed by probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Ellis, I certainly understand I understand your concerns. My concern is that I feel like we're not going to be any help to anybody if we don't first address the drug issue. And we've got a bunch of red flags waving that that's something that we need to go and address. And so I'm reluctant to say, well, if we're going to release you, just count on going to drug court.
But for my children and my grandchildren, I will.
Well, I mean, with all due respect, and if that was the case, you would have been in court to start with. You wouldn't have to give a bench.
I tried my best. I communicated with my lawyer. I didn't run. I've been clean 3.5 months with one relapse.
What I'm doing on the possession of intent to distribute heroin is a sentence of 3 years suspended to probation for 3 years, with the caveat that we're going to hold you in the detention center for up to 90 days for an inpatient drug treatment space to become available. I'm requiring that you complete a minimum of 90-day inpatient drug treatment program, and then thereafter that you'll be on probation with substance abuse counseling and random drug and alcohol testing. I know this was not what you were looking for. I really think it's the best thing for you, ma'am. You seem like you really have a lot going for you. You're very intelligent. You've not got a bad history. So I have every reason to think you're going to be successful at this, and you're going to get through the drug treatment, and you're going to be able to successfully complete this probation. But I really think that's the best place for you right now. So good luck to you.
Just for my that was a shoplifting, the same.
Yes, that's the same, and I have Mavis concurrent. I've given her credit for the 65 days that she has been incarcerated pre-trial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you, ma'am.
This is Christian News TY. I'm Tony Conyers. If there are any newsworthy events, we will get them to you as soon as possible. If not, You can follow us on Christian News TY Facebook. You can follow us on YouTube, and you can follow us on our website.
And my name is Robert.
For the best news,
turn down the bass,
push that button, and follow us.